Welcome back, everybody, to Donkey Kong 64. Our playtime has crept past the 5.5 hour mark. And now we could unlock lock number 3 for K-Lumsy, but it would be kind of pointless because I do believe we actually need the boss keys from both Worlds 3 and 4 in order to actually progress. So, we had a little preview of this area a little earlier, and that's a Kasplat for Chunky, but I'm going to come back to that later because we have this blue switch here, which we cannot interact with as of yet, as we do not have the powers to do so. We will get it in World 5. And now I'm going to pass by this B-Locker legitimately, instead of what I did in Part 8, which was to take Lanky Kong and stretch his arms out just for you, and enter the level without the proper amount of gold bananas. Your progress is super unexpected, especially with sequence breaking. Yeah, typical working class story. Oh sure, now that they're threatened that they will be chomped to bits, they are obviously going to work 3 times as hard on their Destructo machine. That critter's just like, I'm out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gloomy Galleon. And these regular bananas right here are why I decided to enter as Lanky Kong. Because of these bananas that lead up to the tag barrel. So we'll get those quickly, and we'll get Chunky out here. Head back to the start, and basically I'm just going to open up the 3, I guess, areas. This is the smallest of the 3. As it just has a few things in here. While I have him out, I'll spin around like a windmill. Activate 1 and 2, these pads here. Chunky's spinning around. Alright, let's see if I can hit the TNT. Boom! Alright, now these, we have to use our Primate Punch. That's a Banana Fairy. We could see a Banana Balloon for Donkey Kong here. We'll hit that momentarily. That's headphones for your musical energy. And that's a Golden Banana. First one already for Chunky. And I suppose we'll take care of this Banana Fairy while we're here. And I was a little late on the uptake because I wasn't expecting to have that to actually be in the green smiley face range, as I like to call it, that quickly. Oops, I went a little too far there. See, there are certain things about capturing the Banana Fairies and messing it up that I can blame myself for. Do these fairies even want to be saved? Or is saving a quote-unquote, is it an ism of sorts? Either way, these guys respawn. That's beautiful. The thing about the guys in the TNT barrels is that if they hit you, they explode, which means you can get your health right back, if necessary. Oh, almost completely forgotten. There's another thing we can do in this area as Chunky. We go over here and Primate punch this door, or this grate, or whatever. we have a battle arena. Get that out of the way. More critter carnage. And it's just gonna be a bunch of critters, which isn't exactly the greatest of challenges, especially with the, especially when compared to the battle arena we did in the last recording session. You know, the one where we did all the backtracking. Especially comparing the fact that you only have to survive 45 seconds in this one, whereas the one we did in the overworld, we had to survive for 60. The critters are so easy. Like, you just do your running bee attack and they die. I think they have like 3 HP or something. Like, if you were to do your normal combos, they would take 3 hits. So anyway, I think that's Battle Crown number 5, if I can count correctly. Spin around. Before I forget. Because I'm just gonna leave him behind. Otherwise. There's 3 regular bananas as chunky here. So... see, that's what happens when you're not super careful. But I at least grabbed that regular banana. Of the 3, that one is the toughest. Simply because it's on that angled... it's at an angle. Whereas you could just kind of jump for this one. With no consequence whatsoever. Alright, now I'm gonna get Tiny out. And Tiny has a Kasplat up there, I believe. As well then a few regular bananas herself. The way I'm going about this... oops. The way I'm going about this world is kind of unorthodox, but... if I don't do it in my specific way, I'm gonna forget a bunch of stuff. Because... this... oops. This world has some mechanics, well, one mechanic, that is so totally loved. Like, it never gets old. In every game it appears. I don't know why I'm not just using my ponytail twirl. It's only, like, the most useful move in the history of time. Except when you get hit by shockwaves. You know what? Just for that. Just 'cause you don't want me to actually punch you in the face. I'm gonna take you down this way. Punk. That was close. Alright. Everything here is tiny. Now, where the, if you saw where the, battle arena was, there were 2 Blinky balloons. So we'll go ahead and grab those. And then we'll get that, banana balloon as Donkey Kong, and one other thing. Actually, we'll do that one other thing first. I'm gonna get Diddy Kong out. Whoa! Diddy Kong, while I have him out here, is gonna do 2 things. First, he's gonna get these 10 bananas up this cannon. Now, Cranky's lab is up here, but we have all the moves that we can get from him at this point, so... and there's no new ones introduced in World 4, so there's no need to go into Cranky's lab in this world. At least, not unless you haven't gotten all of the previous moves yet. I think the peanut switches are down here. Yes. So this is going to open up the way to this place. Which, while I'm here, I might as well activate... there's a few banana ports around here. Whee! Might as well activate these, lest we, get lost or something. There's a 5. And over here is going to be a 4. Swim all the way over here. We will eventually reach a 2. And then we can, since the 2s will be connected, we can just banana port back to the previous area. Like so. Convenient, huh? Alright. Donkey Kong out here. Just to round out the area. Oops. Oh well. Tried to save myself there, but it didn't work out. Unfortunately. Some kicks. He's got the kicks. Alright, we need Donkey Kong to open this up. Alright. So now the area is all opened up. I'm gonna have Tiny grab these. Oh, we'll go along this pathway first. Grab these regular bananas. See, this is like a scatterbrain method of doing the stage, but whatevs. So, this stage has a gimmick of you gotta raise the water level and you gotta lower the water level. It's brilliant. It's brilliant in every single game it's in. Not being sarcastic at all with that. Though I think my cough there might have given that away. Perhaps it is a bodily function in the form of a Freudian slip. So why am I getting lanky out here? Because he has a transformation into On Guard. So return to me in lanky, press and hold Z and press C left. We got it. So hold the A button to go, and the B button is an attack. You can do a sort of charge thing like you can with Rambi, but I just prefer to use the normal attack. And the normal attack will pretty much do whatever it is that you need it to do. Which in these situations is to destroy these treasure chests. There's 5 of them here. Oh, oops. Don't want to go down there. I don't want to lose my on-guardness, and I think if I go down there, I will lose my on-guardness. But 4 of the treasure chests will contain banana bunches for Lanky, and the last one is a golden banana for Lanky. But we can't pick any of it up as on-guard. All right, one last thing to do in this area as on-guard, and I always forget to do this, is we're gonna find this here. This little on-guard thing. Bust through it to reveal a place where there's a boss door, the Trough and Scoff, stroke whatever, and some regular bananas for Donkey. Alright, now I'm gonna go around and collect the banana bunches that got uncorked thanks to our transformation as On Guard. And something I failed to mention with Rambi is that only Donkey Kong can turn into Rambi, and likewise only Lanky Kong can turn into On Guard. Oops, there's 3, and where's the last one? Down here, I think. Collect these while I'm thinking of it. Otherwise I'll completely forget about it. Actually, wait, what am I doing? There's a tag barrel down here. Yeah, there's like 2 tag barrels within like 100 meters of each other in the water in this part of the stage. Which is kinda strange, but we're going to get Tiny Kong out here. Now, you don't need to do this to get the golden banana it's connected to. However, there's a little bit of dialogue that you'll miss out on if you don't do this. So what I'm doing here is completely optional to getting this golden banana, but I figure I'd showcase it. So this mermaid seems to be a bit upset. Can you believe it, Tiny? The reptiles have stolen my precious pearls and locked them inside a giant treasure chest. Well, that seems quite odd, but... stranger things have happened, I suppose. Anyway, like I said, that's not an obligatory part of, getting a golden banana that's connected to that. You could just collect said pearls and then bring it, and then bring it back to that area. This is kind of the problem with tag barrels underwater. You try to orient yourself, and in the effort of trying to orient yourself, you kind of just go back into the tag barrel unperceptively. And it's just like, really? Really, I do that? So there's 10 regular bananas as chunky around here. If I can wrangle the swimming controls, that would be brilliant. Okay, this is just an exercise in disaster, what this is. Alright. I'll go ahead and get Donkey Kong out here. And go into that area that we broke via On Guard. There's 10 regular bananas here. And I always do that. I always go into the drop and scoff room by complete accident when collecting these. It's because I swim too far. Like I forget that swimming, the slow swim, the B button, is an option. And it's not like it wastes that much time. And we'll surface. Find the other Banana Port 1. And a Banana Port 5. As well as a Barrel Blast course. So this particular Barrel Blast course essentially has several loops. This being one of them here. Essentially, you'll have to go through the Barrel Blast course a bunch of times in order to get all the collectibles. See, we keep going back to the start here. So it's like, it's a methodical process, because you want to get all the collectibles. Well, at least I do. Alright. That's a coin, I don't want that. That goes back. That's a coin, I don't want that. Actually, I think I actually want to go in that last one. I think I want to go this way. Yeah, that's right. Because taking the other one will loop back around. There we go. Barrel Blast course completed. And we will free this seal type thing here. We'll be able to get a couple of rewards from him. And that's Candy's place. I saw a banana balloon. Oh, that was a nice shot. Alright. Hitting that switch will open up the inside of the lighthouse, I suppose. Now we'll see what is the haps in here.